5 a.m. I slept in, had a dream about nuclear bombs, and it was snowing. I don't know. But we are going on a trip with our grain truck to Niagara Mills, Lake City, to pick up our fertilizer for corn. So, and I need to be back around 11:30 because I have a recording session with my friend Mike Edgerly from Ohio. So, here we go. Keeper Road, Lake City. Coming right up to Niagara Mills. Imagine, you're going to be on this video. Uh-oh. You're going to watch this and be like, hey, that's me. You can't show me. Oh. You don't have my permission. I don't have a written sign. So if you say, so you're not saying you have my permission.
I did not say it. Are you confused yet?
Yeah. But if you just say...
Well, I got to make sure that the sound is off here because you can't play other people's music.
Does Doug have permission?
That's up to Doug.
To be on this video.
I don't know. I just shoved my face in, so no.
Oh. Okay. I guess that means yes. No means yes, right? This is America? Alright.
Yeah, no means yes. Man means yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're just all loaded up here and we're about to take off, and then these guys are going to load up their stuff. Well, we're on Beeper, so we're about halfway there. No problems as of yet. Bob's all worried about the load, sitting on the bed, not the frame, all that stuff. That's okay. So far, so good. Turned on Gloucester, so we're almost there. Successful trip. Right here for now. Maybe Monday we'll start doing all this stuff up. Since I have a recording session that I cannot get out of at noon. It is now almost 11, so I'm going to spend some time cutting the grass at my house. So I'll walk over to Cole's here and steal the mower and cut a little bit before my buddy Mike Edgerly and his friend from New Jersey who reads poetry. So I'm going to be recording a guy from New Jersey reading his poetry and get paid for it. So we'll see how that goes. But that should only take a couple hours. So I'm hoping to be done by 2, finish a little cutting, and then come back and finish chisel plowing, start color packing the rest of the beans.
Have the mower.
Alright, it is just after 3 o'clock, and we got finished with that guy doing his poetry. The guy's from Boston. My pal Mike Edgerly got in touch, or is friends with some people that are in the poetry reading business, and he was chatting with this guy who lives out in Boston, and the guy's like, I can't afford to record my poems. So Mike was like, dude, I know a guy, dude, I know this guy, blah, blah, blah. So the fucking guy came down here from Boston record his poems, and it took like over 2 hours. He was super happy with how it sounded. I used a couple of extra mics because you just think you just put up a mic and you record them. No, I actually did. I did a mid-side kind of a thing. We used SM7B as the main, and then I have this mic here set to figure 8, and I have it split it into the console, and then I did a polarity reverse on the one channel, and it sounded pretty good, nice and full. So he's all super happy. I got paid, they just left, so I'm going to spend a few extra minutes and make myself some scrambled eggs, and then I'm going to go back out. Still a good 6 hours left in the day. I should have the rest of that field chisel plowed today. Bob should be behind me at some point during the day to call a pack. And then, you know what, tomorrow we'll finish planting those beans. And then we're going to start doing the cornfield. We got the 4.5 acres behind the go-kart track. We can start doing that next. Get that field planted. We do need to look into making sure that the corn planter is tip-top magoo. It is not right now. So we're going to get all that fucking ready to go. So far, so good. Driving the mower back. Then we're going to start chisel plowing. Yeah. Whoa. I'm going to try and show you how to start this. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. We're going to clip this guy on positive. That way, I use this wire to activate the part of the solenoid that kicks the gear over. Gotta get a good connection. Just like that. Now, I need a wrench, and I need to connect this post to this post, which runs the starter, and then that's how you start the tractor. So again, I don't know if I can do this with 2 hands. I need 2 hands. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna need both hands, but that's how you do it. All right, just like that. So it's just after 3:30. I just have a little bit of the north leg to do. That should take maybe 15-20 minutes. And then I have the rest of the southern part, which might be like 10 acres or so. And then once I get to the swamp, we'll have Bob start to call a pack. And then when I'm done chisel plowing, he'll probably have some or most of it. And then I'll hook onto the planter and start planting. It's around 5:40. Got Bob is going to attempt to start the 70 because the battery is low on that. So we don't need to jump that. And I gotta let him know to lower the tines before he starts. So I'll text him after this, and then he's gonna start collar packing, and I'm gonna be finishing up. I still got maybe a couple hours yet. So now we're gonna do a double team deal, which will get things done twice as fast. See Bob? Bob's collar packing. Beautiful thing. Definitely the flat tire is not stopping the run. It's just 20 after 8. We're all done chiseling that bean field. I decided to park the big 70 up here because it's probably either a third or a quarter of diesel in it. So I parked it up here since it's closer to the next fields of for the corn. That way I have access to power because I'll have a barrel of diesel in my escape along with the pump, so I'll need power to pump. And also access to get to it in case I need to jump it. But it was able to start on its own the last couple times. So I'm gonna walk back to the farm to get my car. But maybe I'll stop over at the first bean field here and see if anything is starting to come up. So yeah, we'll check that out. Well, I checked the bean field. Beans have not sprouted yet. They've been in the ground since what, Tuesday? And yeah, have not really sprouted yet. It's been kind of dry, so it might be a case where there's not enough moisture in the dirt for them to get acclimated. But we're getting them planted anyway, and I'm all done, like I said, with this field. It's just after, it's almost 8:30. Bob's flying through this field here. He's already got that northern leg done. And I mean, you got almost an hour left of daylight, so I don't know if he'll have this whole thing done tonight, but we'll definitely get it done first thing in the morning. I think I'm just going to hang it up for today, and I'll just, first thing in the morning, hook on the drill, fill her up with beans, and start planting. And definitely have all of this done tomorrow. Just don't know when. But when I do get that all done, beans will be done. And then basically maybe just start laying down fert for the cornfield. Definitely have to get the corn planter kind of fixed up. Get some the new packer wheels installed. Make sure all the units work. They're not seized. Tires soft on one side. So it's just a matter of getting it all spit shined and getting it ready for maybe Monday. Lay some fert tomorrow. Maybe even do some chisel plowing tomorrow. Who knows? We'll just see how far we get tomorrow. But that is pretty much it. At least for farming today.
I am on the road. I am going to go to the sandbar and say hello to my friends at Cheap Thrill, who are hosting an EP release show. And I'm just going to make an appearance since I helped record that album a couple years ago. So, and I know it's past 8:30. It's kind of past my eating time, but we're gonna try and eat something. I'm gonna eat something before I get there. But yeah, spur of the moment thing, but I want to make an appearance. These guys are really cool, so I want to be cool to them. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Sounds good. Sounds good up here. How's it sound out there? the tree.